there, this video will cover our POS. Now with TrueERP, it does come fully integrated with a POS or point of sale system. We will go ahead and cover briefly exactly what or how our POS system works. But before we do that, please make sure that you watch our main demonstration video. As I always say, the main demonstration video will cover in a little bit more in depth as to how TrueERP works, how it's real time, and how all these modules are all fully integrated within each other and comes as a full package. Okay? So if you haven't already watched that main demonstration video, please make sure that you go ahead and do so now. Now, whenever we're working in the POS system, you can locate that right here on the top of the screen. So once you click on the POS, it will go ahead and pop open your point of sale system. Now, when you're working within your POS system, the POS system is completely real time and it communicates throughout the whole program. So if we were to do a transaction just like so, and we were to go ahead and close that out or pay for it just like we did so just like this, everything within the system would go ahead and be updated, meaning your accounts would be updated, your banking and your inventory will also be updated as well. Now within your POS system, you can also run your POS system through different departments. You can use different departments, multiple warehouses, locations, entirely up to you. And what I mean by that is, let me just go ahead and exit out of this POS here. If I were to really quickly go into our product list and open one of our products here, you'll see here that you can choose your products to be located in different departments. So I have a default department and then I also have two other locations. So you'll be able to see what's available, what's allocated on sales orders or what's on back order, what's on in stock, and if there are any bins, you can do that as well. So lots of options here. Okay? Now you can also see this information on the main screen of your detailed product list. So you can see here, so you do have all those details of every single one of your products on the detailed product list. Again, it will tell you what's unavailable, what's allocated, what's on stock, what's on back order. Okay, so lots of information here. Alright, so let's go ahead and go right back into our POS system. So as I mentioned to you, everything, once you actually do a sale within the POS system, everything within TrueERP already knows about it, meaning you'll be able to view that POS transaction within your invoice list. You'll also be able to see your stock or your inventory change, and of course it will update your bank and your accounts. So real time. Now within your POS system, you can also customize the screen any way you'd like it to look. So if I were to go here to File and click Customize POS, I can go ahead and change my keypad and change anything that I'd like to within this keypad. Now for instance, if I wanted to go ahead and change this blue pen and change it to a different product. So if I wanted to go ahead and change this blue pen to a bolt, I can do so just like that. Change the name. We'll go ahead and leave that bolt, but we'll take the second line off. And if I wanted to change the position of how the word it looks on my keypad, I can do so as well. Okay. I can make the font bigger. I can change the color of the font. I can even change the color of the background. So just for demonstration purposes, let's go ahead and just make that nice and bright green. So click that and click Save. So as you can see here, we have gone ahead and customized our keypad and we've added that product bolt within there. Okay? Now within this POS system, you can also have multiple keypads. You can actually have up to 500 keypads. Now the reason why a lot of customers would like to have multiple keypads is you can create shortcuts to different groups if you choose to do so, or just a quicker way to find your products by entering a specific keypad. Now here you can locate your product list through here as well, just by clicking product list, and you'll be able to pull up your full product list. But as I mentioned to you, if you wanted to group your products, as you can see here, I have a bottles keypad. So if I were to click on this bottles keypad, it would bring me to a whole new keypad, and in this case I only have one bottle on that, and I would go ahead and click that, and then once again I can click cash. Now you can do multiple payments, or you can even split your payments. For instance, if I were to once again go ahead and order a few things on here, if I wanted to pay $2,000 on credit card, you can do so, and pay the balance off by EFT, I can do that as well. Or if I wanted to use even 3 different payments, I can do that. So again, we're going to go ahead and choose to pay $100 with credit card, another $100 with EFT, and again you see the balance going lower, another $100 with a check, and no, I'm going to say no, I don't want to enter a check number, and the rest of the balance I want to go ahead and do that cash. Once again, we were able to go ahead and make multiple payments, or multiple types of payments, within this keypad or within this POS system. Now another thing you can do within customization is, if you customize your POS system and you choose your till here, you can also set up a customer display. So what do you want your customers to see when you're actually transacting? Obviously you can have a screen facing them, and you can change exactly what you want them to see. Okay, so really good if you're running any promotional activities. You can actually run little reminders on that screen as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and close this out. Now your keypad or your POS system is, let me go ahead and exit out of here, also has a full access level, so full security. So here, if you click on POS, you'll be able to choose exactly what you want your employees to be able to do within your POS system. So everything from no access to full with delete. Or if you don't, or if you only want them to see just your POS system, there is also a preference where once they log into TrueERP, it goes, or it takes them straight to the POS system. So they will not be able to see anything here. It will just take them straight to the POS system. So really good if you only have employees that will be handling your sales for you. Now your POS system can also be linked directly with your CRM module right here. It's great when it works with the loyalty programs or any points. You can also pay with points through your POS system. Okay, so if any one of your customers actually has any rewards points, they can also use that and pay through your POS system. Now another great thing with your POS system is if we go ahead and set up a quick preference here. Now if we go to utilities, preference, and click on POS, you're going to be able to see that there are lots of different preferences that you can actually turn on when it comes to your POS system. So if you want to use a numeric keypad, if you have barcodes, alphanumeric barcodes, if you want to enforce a password, you can go ahead and do so. Okay, but if you want to track where your customers are coming from, so if you want them to provide a postcode or must provide a source, you can go ahead and click this. Now as I mentioned too, it's really great for your CRM, so you know where the most of your customers are coming from, or if you want to track where your customers are coming from, you'll be able to do that here. Okay, so let's go ahead and click save and do a quick test for that. Let's go right back into our POS. Once again, let's order a few different things. Let's go ahead and pay cash, and here we go. It's going to go ahead and ask you what the customer's information is, so you have to provide this. Ties in great when it comes to your CRM and your marketing. So it's going to ask you where you found or where they heard about your business. So if they said Google, you can go ahead and do that and click OK. And that information now goes straight into your tracking for your CRM and marketing. So wonderful things when it comes to the POS. So let me go ahead and just exit out of here. That was a very brief overview of our POS system. Again, it's very brief, so if you want to get a detailed demonstration, please make sure that you talk to your local TrueERP, and they'll be able to set up a more detailed demonstration and answer any questions that you guys may have. Thank you very much and have a great day.